Hello everyone and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Prehistoric. Um, if you've noticed that my hair looks better than the last episode, it's because I just had a major interview with the job that's going to pay me a lot of money and actually is like remote. That's crazy. Not gonna stop doing YouTube even if I get that job, but I might get a better setup if I get it. So I don't really remember where I left off. I know I want as many bathrooms as possible just because that's how this game works. So I have an awful habit of having my little duplicates pee into the water supply. I hate it. Can't do anything about it. So basically, we're on cycle 45. If you're just joining us, we have just gotten to the point where we're going to have power. We're going to get the power situation under control. It is a absolute hellhole down in the power situation, but we're going to work on ventilation next, probably. Hopefully that all goes well. Anyways, most of our air seems to be it's 0% breathable, but hopefully as soon as I unpause that will change. We're just gonna put it on slow for a minute while I make sure everything's going well. Our batteries are good. Breathability is not amazing, but not bad. They've had worse in London back in the day. Food is a little low, but I think we're still good on food. We just figured out our farming situation a little bit ago, so it might take a minute for that to all get worked out. A little glowfly guys, we finally got that figured out. These things now grow in succession, so when the die-off happens, we won't have any food issues, hopefully. Especially since the sweet corn needs to be pollinated by the mimikas, which I didn't realize until last episode, and so now we have mimikas, we have sweet corn, we have overgrow nodes, which apparently like would actually have been better if I built it like a wall, because these seem to grow up, but I didn't realize that at the time, so we'll just see what happens there. What do you mean? Oh yeah, no seed selected, because of course there isn't a seed selected, because the overgrowth lines are there. Anyways, I could have probably figured out a better farming solution for the overgrowth vines, but I guess I'm just going to have to work on that as it comes. Um, I might, I wonder if these things will grow up a ladder. One second, let's see if they'll grow up a ladder, because if they can, we can just like put ladders here and have them grow even more. We're gonna put a priority 7 on these. Not super important, but not super not important. Want the overgrow vine at 9, because like I said, we don't want another starvation situation where we lose multiple of our duplicates. We don't want that to happen again. I'm hoping now that I'm getting the power situation under control, I'm going to... Why is there no power wire? Pause. Let's just real quick check and make sure we have the power situation under control. So priority 10 9 that, just get that done, please. Anyways, I don't know where we're going to put our ventilation, but as soon as we get ventilation generally under control, I guess we're gonna have to see about blowing up that meteor, because I kind of mocked it at the beginning, saying that like 200 cycles is too many, but I really don't know how much health it has. Like, what if we only get to it in the last 50 cycles and it has so much health that we literally can't destroy it all? That's also a possibility. We're not sure yet, never done it. Anyways, what's up with this bathroom here? Why isn't there a shower here? Let's get a shower here. We basically, it's not quite individual yet, but like it's getting to the point where we almost have a bathroom per person, which is good. We probably want a bathroom. Oh wait, we already have a bathroom down here. It's just not finished. One second. Oh wait, there. Um, I guess I'm gonna have to deconstruct this wall real quick and let them do that. I might even need to put a ladder in there for them to reach it. I didn't even think about that. Not the... One second. Getting in the proper frame of mind after having had a professional interview. It's not easy. Deconstruct, we only want to deconstruct buildings, so deconstruct this, and then we'll put a little ladder here and let them jump across and get this done, hopefully. Completely forgot about that. That's been the story of this time. Anyways, let's real quick check germs, because while we have a lot of chlorine over here to potentially clean our water supply, I don't think we ever actually got that under control. So germs might eventually be a problem because like there's only so much fresh water going into our system. Let me real quick see. Can I check the water inside the pipes? I don't think so. However, this thing is definitely going to have some germs. Let's just pull up the full germ display. Here we go. Actually, like, other than this little section of nightmare, it's pretty good. Like, we probably are going... Well, there's definitely some germs in that liquid pipe there. Content water. Oh yeah, we're gonna have problems with food poisoning eventually. We probably also want to get like a um like what do you call it? Sick bay up and running pretty soon. Like gonna be necessary. Bit of a patch, but it'll work. I've never actually had to make a sick bay before, so we'll see how that goes. We'll put a priority 7 on getting a sick bay up. Not that important, but still a little important. What are you doing? Mourning? Who died? Someone died? I don't remember how many of these guys I had. 4 of 4. I'm pretty sure I was up to 5. Where's the corpse? And why did you die? Who died? Oh my god, we lost, how did we lose? I can't remember, oh my god, what was his name? I've already forgotten his name. How did we lose our science man? Nicola. What happened to Nicola? Where's Nicola's corpse? I don't even know how to find it, if I'm being honest. Oh my god, he died down here of suffocation. Oh, that was such... Oh my god, he was such a good worker. Why did he die of suffocation? There's an oxygen diffuser down here. That's so crap. Why isn't this thing working? Awaiting delivery? Well, crap. That's so dumb. I'm disappointed in myself. I can't believe I killed Nicola. That's so lame. I'm just disappointed in myself. Like, he was our science guy. Now we gotta get our science guy. And he was, like, psychotically immune to his... He was, like, psychotically immune to people dying, too. Like, that guy, like, powered through the great dying. So now we don't have a single original person left. Where's those, is it furniture? What is a grave again? I've already forgotten. Medicine? Oh, yeah, tasteful oil. Well, rip, man, rip. I can't believe I completely ignored that. Well, whatever. His death isn't in vain. We've got this thing up and working now. So hopefully, like, that'll turn into less of a hellhole. And if it doesn't, oh well. Anyways, let's see if we got a replacement. Night Owl. Handy and construction, weak. Good at doctoring, good at wearing a suit, apparently. Building, rocketry, digging. Okay. Research, though. You like research, but you're a Luddite. I think that goes against the principles of this. How's our food doing? Let's just grab the food. I don't think we should have 5 people. I can't keep track of 5 people. Every time we go up too much, we just have a great dying, and it turns into a whole thing. Whatever. Oh yeah, we also need to get one of those oxygen scrubbers up here, because it doesn't do anything about chlorine gas, but it'll do something about polluted oxygen. Or maybe we can just ignore the problem and it'll go away, one of those two. Yeah, it's mostly carbon dioxide. Like, there's a little bit of chlorine gas, but what's a little chlorine gas? We can have a little war crime in our colony. It's not even a war crime if we're doing it to our own people. It's only a war crime if we're doing it to other people. It's just an industrial accident right now. You know what they say, a little industrial accident never hurt anyone. Except him. It definitely hurt him. Man, suffocation, that's brutal. This Nicola once claimed he could build a laser so powerful it would rip the colony in half. No one asked him to prove it. Oh dang, that sounded really useful. Like, it's almost like we needed to rip something in half up here. That's such a shame. Man, I am mad at myself. Like, if I was playing a single-player game, I'd probably roll it back like a dirty cheater. But it's not single-player, and we're on camera, and that would be lame. So we're not going to do that. Just disappointed in myself. Do we have, what's the research for, like those environmental suits? Where is that? I think we're gonna need that sooner than you would think, because we're eventually gonna poison our entire people if we don't start cleaning our water supply. Gases, maybe? oxygen mask? I don't know if an oxygen mask would be enough for chlorine gas. We probably need like a full-on, like, exosuit kind of thing. I know that we have, oh yeah, hazard protection. We're just gonna put that in there. It gets done when it gets done. We're probably gonna need to rearrange our priorities a little. Does anyone have research as a priority? So I'm now more worried about that asteroid destroying us all, because I kind of set my research operation back a little bit. I guess we're kind of okay at that, so whatever. No researches are assigned, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Next cycle, we'll hopefully get someone who's good at research. Anyways, we're gonna put this up to an 8, because, like, corpses... As near as I can tell, corpses actually don't do anything that bad, but... No sense tempting fate. I don't know if I really... Why isn't this done yet? Tier 9, man. Get it done. We're just gonna get rid of this wall and, like, monkey our way through this. Not that, though. We want to deconstruct. Anyways. I don't know. Like, I was having a pretty, like, big time. Like, I feel like I aced my interview. I thought I was on top of the world, and then I killed Nicola in the game. That's a real kick to the teeth. Poor man. He never saw what took him out, because it was invisible. It was an invisible gas. Anyways, I think we might just put an oxygen scrubber up here, maybe somewhere. Maybe right here, and hopefully that would be enough. But I mean, I don't see that much, and hopefully this is eventually going to get to the point where, like, it doesn't matter. Anyways, I don't know. I think I'm going to cancel this, because I feel like that's what killed Nicola. He was probably over here mopping or something, and it wasn't. It didn't go well. Anyways. Also, how much peat do we have? Like, that's apparently what our, we are using peat as our main source of fuel, so we're going to want to keep an eye on peat. It's currently at 36.9 tons. I have no idea what that means, but I feel like that's a lot. Just seems like it would be a lot. We also apparently don't have super hard digging, and we need super hard digging. So digging and researching is kind of our big thing right now. Not amazing. Also, for some reason, there's a sweet corn seed down here. I wonder if Nicola was carrying that or something. Keep your monkey swinging so you can get over here. Anyone remember being a kid and just loving the crap out of monkey bars? I remember them being really fun. And, like, they're not awful or anything, but it's certainly different as an adult, that's for sure. Let's see, what all's going on here? Got plenty of water for a long time. This is probably going to be a bigger thing than I'd like it to be. We're getting this out, so let's see about getting a medicine area set up. What do we got? Triage accelerates health restoration and healing of physical injuries, revives incapacitated duplicates. Massage table reduces stress. I don't care about that. Lubrication station uses gear oil to keep lubricants bionic parts running smooth. It doesn't matter. I guess we're just gonna put a triage cart in here, and that's gonna be, like, enough. I'm not 100% sure what it takes to make this into a medical room. Let me see. Room overlay. Latrine, washroom, morale bonus, barracks, morale bonus. Luxury barracks, that's cool. Comfy bed, not really worried about it. Private bed, yeah, I'd get a morale bonus out of that. What does it take to make a hospital? Medical equipment, toilet, mess table. Interesting. Can I just do like it doesn't even have to be a laboratory, it just has to be like a, I guess I'm gonna make a full hospital here. So medical table, toilet, mess table, no industrial machinery. Doesn't seem that hard. Let's get this up and running. We need a door. Everyone likes doors, right? Like, I would be really weirded out if the hospital didn't have a door. Just given the way my sister-in-law's... so my sister-in-law's kid is, having some issues, and she was in a hospital, but it wasn't a great hospital. I don't like that hospital. I wish she went to a better one, but I understand why she went to that one. It's just the whole thing. But anyways, yeah, they don't impress me. They do not impress me at all. Anyways, we need a toilet in here too. Fair enough. There should be a toilet near the hospital. Like, there's you. I mean, like, imagine having a hospital room without a toilet available. Like, if there's anyone who's gonna need a toilet, it's those people. Let's see, laboratory. We'll put it like on the other side of the room, and then there we go. This will be our medical room. I put too many tiles in there. Let's cancel these ones, but keep digging them. Alright, that's our laboratory. Anyone watch Dexter's Lab as a kid? Like, I'm not doing that accent at all correctly, but it's kind of like that a little bit, honestly. Alright, was there a size on what a hospital is? Let me see. Hospital. Minimum 12 tiles. That's definitely more than 12 tiles. Toilet mess table? What's a mess table? Mess table. We'll put it like here, I guess. And then like we'll put some nice stuff in here so they feel like it's a nice place. We're gonna put a potted plant here. We're gonna do our usual thing with ceiling trim. Ceiling trim is such a cheat. It makes everything nicer. I guess it does anyways. I personally don't think it would add that much decor in real life, but hey, whatever. I'm not in charge. Oh, let's throw a sculpting rock in here, and I guess that's it. Like maybe a light, maybe I'll put the instead of the sculpting rock, I'll put the sculpting rock by the toilet, and I will instead put a light here. I guess they just kind of live in darkness, honestly. Maybe here. Well, that's actually ends up lining up really well with that. So, hey, that's nice. Where was the light again? That's power. I actually want a light. Thank you. There we go. Eventually, we're gonna need to start isolating off our various like power systems, but that'll come when it comes. Chlorine gas, that's gonna be a real problem. Eventually, I really need to get that. I probably shouldn't be playing around with the hospital, honestly. Yeah. Apparently, no one's eligible. That's great. Let's get our hospital up and running pretty well, and then like, I have a feeling we're gonna need it. And how long until we can get our 2.1 cycles? That should be fine. Around 50, I want to really focus in on starting to take out the that asteroid, meteor, whatever it is. I should know, honestly. I really should, but I don't. Kind of dumb that I don't know, honestly. Feeling a little bit embarrassed about that. Not too bad, but a little bit. Just a little bit. Sweep all this crap up, please. I would feel really good if in the hospital I saw a Stegosaurus. Like, that would make me feel happy. How about you guys? But yeah. Let's see. Oh, no! Apparently that doesn't work. Well, that's a shame. Whatever. I guess it can only grow up walls. And well, what if I put the, maybe the problem is I put it there. What if I put it here instead? We'll put a priority 7 on this just to test it. Maybe it can climb up the ladder. I really didn't make my overgrow farm very well, but whatever. It'd be kind of interesting if one of these could, like, if in the right circumstances, just, like, completely take this area over. Don't know. Anyways, we'll find out. It might actually need to be walls, and we could put a wall up here or something. Nothing stopping us. This area was kind of a fail, honestly. What do we want to plant here? Do we have... We'll try planting this, but they haven't been doing very well in this colony for whatever reason. We should probably hunt some more down, I guess. Alright, we got someone doing the researching. That's great. We've got a pretty breathable area. If you would finish this, that would be amazing. Anyone? Anyways. Let's see. So we need super hard digging before we can finish this. I guess we can make Nesbit our digger. She's not really, like, I'd love it if she liked it, but, like, and we do need a medical doctor eventually, because, like, I'm secretly dumping toxic waste into the water system, don't tell anyone. We're evil. Hate to tell you. We're the baddies. Alright, what is our electrical system's total load, right? Possible load right now? Because that's what matters, the total possible load. Electrical system power, F2. Potential load is 1,400, which would destroy everything. Like, well, not everything, but it would start damaging wires. So we kind of want to get this sectioned off, and we want to, like, we want to get individual ones up and running. I'm trying to remember how I do that. Wire bridge, heavy wire joint. There's a machine that does this, I think. Power transformer. Limits power flowing through the transformer to 1,000 watts. That's kind of what we want. Connect batteries on the large side to act as a valve and prevent wires from drawing more than 1,000. Okay, yeah, no, that's exactly what we want. So, like, producers over here. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. We can't build it there, though. Maybe we'll build it up here, and then this can be, like, our secondary. And we can just, like, put a heavier wire on this side, so it doesn't matter. Heavy watt wire. This one takes up to... Like, these ones are just better, if I'm not mistaken. We're just gonna put them all over here. We don't really need to, but we're gonna. And then we won't have to worry about this too much, because then it's going to be like, one can go here and one can go here, and the heavy watt wires will work it out. Eventually, even that won't be enough, but that's fine. It'll work itself out eventually. Where's our regular wires? So we'll eventually want just regular wires, going like this. And we'll snip the connection here, actually, deconstruct. My dogs are in the room, and they're having a fit because I think we're getting a Prime delivery. We won a $200 gift card in a contest, and we're making a lot out of that, honestly. Oh, hey, someone just got Yuck Lung. That's amazing. Wait, am I doing this in reverse? I think I'm doing this in reverse. Cancel that and do it. Do it the right way.